Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm Brian Jones, and I'm a Heartfulness trainer. And this is my slot, Thursdays. So I'm here to be with you for, about 30, 40 minutes and share a little bit of my experiences and talk to you. And also, we're going to meditate together. That's the most important part. And let me just pull up my chat here so I can see see if anyone is see if anyone is out there. so uh, anyway, I'm such a great mood today. And look, moods come and go. All right, but today I'm in such a great mood, and and the reason is that this weekend is the celebration of one of the spiritual masters of heartfulness. His name is Ramchandra, who we call him Babaji. And for those of you who have tuned into or read my posts on Quora or have tuned into me live, you know that I've talked about Babaji quite a bit. And so this is his birth anniversary. And I got to tell you, it's such an exciting time. And for different reasons. Okay, one is that for someone like myself who's had a history of meditating in this method for so long, I mean 45 years, and also having met Babaji back in 1980 and 1982, and having had such a special interaction in meeting with him that left an impression on me really for the rest of my life, meeting him. So those are some of the reasons why it's special, but there's some other reason why that this weekend is going to be so special. Now, during the birth anniversaries of the spiritual masters, something really special happens on an inner plane, on another dimension entirely. And that is a special atmosphere gets created. And it's something that anyone who tunes in and sits for the meditations that will be occurring over this next couple of days, you will absolutely feel that and resonate with it. And so we call this a bandara. So this bandara celebration is more than just, a normal holiday. This is a spiritual event of great significance. And what makes it significant is that it's significant for each individual person, because each of us can close our eyes during these meditations and go within and actually feel and experience the very special atmosphere that gets created. And I'll tell you, it's for me, it has been life changing. And I've been experiencing this, every single year for all of the celebrations of the master's birth anniversaries for, for many decades. So I can't stress enough to you that if you have some time this weekend, no, don't, I don't even say that. No, you need to make some time. You need to make some time over the next couple of days and attend these meditations that'll be broadcast live. And those will be hosted by Daji. And I want to show you the timings. So I have them here. So these are the meditation times for India. Okay, so it's going to be April 29th, which is tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. India Standard Time. Then on April 30th, which is the day of Babaji's birthday, there will be 3 meditations, and those are going to be at, as you see, 6:30 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6:30 p.m. Again, this is India Standard Time. So if you're in another country, you have to transpose these times. And for May 1st, the concluding sitting will be at 6:30 a.m. India Standard Time. You know what? Maybe if I can, let me just see if I can. Okay. So let me see if I can bring up this for Eastern Time, because I have a lot of people here in my time zone that would want to know these times. Okay, so here are the times Eastern Time. So April 29th, there'll be 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And on April 30th, there will be 3 sittings at 1:30 a.m. Oh, that'll be a little late, but I would do it. 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. So those are the times that correspond with the YouTube program that Daji will be hosting. And you can find that on the Heartfulness YouTube site, or go to just put in Daji, Daaji, on YouTube, and you're going to find that. Okay. All right. So, in the past couple of years, I've been doing a lot of different sessions online, and I found that the theme that I keep talking about over and over again, it's become one of the main theme probably, is unity. And the meaning of the word yoga, as most of you will know, it means union, to yoke with, to unite with. And in the world today, the idea of unity is just of paramount importance. And I feel deeply that meditation, especially something like heartfulness meditation, is one of the most beautiful ways that we can unite with anyone from around the world, regardless of what their faith, what their belief system is, what their political inclination is, whatever their cultural ideals are. When we close our eyes and go within in meditation with a group, you have a profound experience. And by the end of the meditation, it feels as though everyone is just one. It feels like there's only one being. And it's such a beautiful and profound feeling. And in the sessions I do, I have about 4 sessions weekly where people attend from up to 30, 40 different countries. And this is something we experience every single time. Everyone experiences that. So how wonderful it would be to, let your friends and family members and even your coworkers participate with you, or with an online group meditation, or especially this weekend would be ideal, so that everyone gets a chance to really have that profound experience. So the question comes, okay, so I've had such an amazing experience in my meditation. Yes, Brian, you were right. I do feel that sense of unity. I did feel that sense of one person at the end of the meditation. But now comes the question, how do I maintain that? Because look, the mind is very powerful, and this train of thought, we've trained our mind to be so chaotic, okay? That's become a powerful force in us. We can't just turn that off. So how do we reach a state of yoga, of union, 100% of the time, 24/7? Well, that is possible, and it's through something that we call constant remembrance. Constant remembrance. Now, I'll be honest with you, the name is a little bit deceiving. And it is because when we think of remembrance, we generally think of the mind's remembrance. And the mind, being time based, is remembering something from our past or something that we want to remember over and over again. That's how we usually think of remembrance. Oh, I got to remember my, grandmother's birthday, or I got to remember what, I was taught yesterday. But that isn't the constant remembrance that we want to achieve in the spiritual field. Now, it's a starting point, okay? Because we can use the mind to remember certain things that sort of trigger our heart's remembrance. But what we really want to do is we want to take the time at the end of our meditation, when we feel that unity, when we're bringing that forward, and consciously we are aware of this very different state within. And we want to spend a few minutes consciously resting in that inner state. And you make the suggestion to yourself, this feeling of unity is going to carry me forward through the rest of my day. So you make the thought that this special condition, the special feeling that we have, that it is actually going to carry me forward, because the heart has no time. So, the heart, when we connect with it, it wants to be connected in this way. The mind has basically taken over the heart. And what we do in Heartfulness is we put the heart back in charge. That's what we do. And when the heart is back in charge, then we're living our life heartfully. We're living our life from our heart, we're clearing the voice of our conscience. We start to become very clear about the directions we need to take in life, and we can get inner guidance for our life. So I want to give you a special tip. In this past year, again, I'm going to speak to you now from my heartfulness journey, because everybody has their own. We meditate together as a group, but your spiritual journey it's your own journey, and we don't have to agree on it because everybody's in a different place. So it's very important. It's just yours. So I want to speak to you from my own heartfulness journey of this past year and share with you that the entire path now for me, this entire process of the heartfulness practices of constant remembrance. Often we hear Daji talk about that our attitude is the most important thing. So I want to share with you the very one thing I have distilled this practice in all of its teachings down to one single thing, just one. Now, how easy is this going to be for you? Just this one. And here it is. Reverence. That's it. This is my empirical learning of 45 years of heartfulness practice, is that it all boils down to only one single thing, and that's reverence. Now, when I say reverence, I'm not talking about, this from a religious perspective. I'm not talking about this where, we have to revere, the deity or revere, something that's, a big concept. I'm not talking about that. The reverence that I'm talking about is a natural reverence for our own existence. We revere just the very fact that we are here. and that whatever is responsible for us to be alive, we feel deep reverence for that. And by feeling deep reverence for that source of everything, we also revere nature. We revere nature because nature is the manifestation of that source. So when we can inculcate into ourselves just a, an overall feeling of just having reverence for being here, reverence for this beautiful nature, reverence for this world, this planet, we will naturally have a reverence for each other. And of course, in the Indian culture, this namaste, it is that, I'm revering that divine source in you, the same source that's in me. That's so beautiful. So I feel that, this is what Babaji calls it the lively link. He calls the lively link. And the lively link is this constant remembrance. And when he says lively link, oh my gosh, that's not something casual. That's not something passive. That's not something boring. It's the lively link, right? We should be, when we're connected to the lively link, we should feel alive. We should feel this beautiful reverence isn't some somber, dark brooding. Okay, reverence should be alive, living, alive. The lively link of reverence, it should permeate our being. And when we can inculcate this attitude, everything becomes so much easier. Our practice becomes so much easier. I mean, when you look at the practice of heartfulness and we look at the pieces and the parts, okay, we're saying, okay, we say the prayer once before morning meditation. There's different aspects of it that if we want to take all of those aspects, we can analyze them and we can study those and we can try and come to an understanding of each one. But I can share with you my experience. It only means that we're just create an attitude of reverence in our life. And when we begin our meditation with this, reminding ourselves of the feeling of reverence, it's already there. That's it. That's it. When we want to have remembrance throughout the day, we just remind ourselves, yes, feel such a reverence for my life. I'm so grateful for being here. That is the lively link. So we don't have to make it more complicated than it needs to be. We don't have to be great students. You can't, if you're inclined to be a great student, that's great. It's not my thing. Okay. I just want the essence. The details I don't fret about the details of anything. I just want the essence. And if I have the essence, I have it all. So we can make our journey simple and easy. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I think what I'd like to do is I'm going to try and shorten these sessions that we're doing a little bit. So I think they've been a little bit long. So I want to get into the meditation, and I want us to feel this reverence and start our meditation that way. So I invite you to meditate with me. Please find a comfortable place. And look, if you might be at work or at school, or you might be at home, if you can take a little bit of time, just sit comfortably and let's meditate together. So close your eyes. And let's start by taking a slow, deep breath in. And let it go. Feel your body is relaxing. And to quickly and easily still the mind and prepare for this meditation, just allow yourself to feel a prayerful sense of reverence. Just feel that reverence. It's a sacred space within us. We're just placing our heart before that higher presence inside, just as an offering. And now let's rest on the source of light, source of love, already present in the heart. And feel that the source is inviting you inwards, drawing you inwards. Let's stay with that thought. That's all. Please continue to rest in this meditative state. And allow this inner condition to expand within and around you. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, just having the thought that this beautiful inner condition is going to pull you forward into your day. Okay. So let me just say hello to some of the people who have been tuning in here. Myra, hi. Nice to see your name. Prabhat. Murugason. I may not have said that right. I'm sorry. VMM Ready, Manju, Nirmala, Monica. Okay, wow. Thank you very much for joining in today and for meditating together with me. And again, enjoy this weekend Bandara and try to attend every one of these special meditations on YouTube that Daji will be giving. And I will meet you there right here. So all the best, everyone. And we'll see you next Thursday. Take care now.